They have no idea. A tweet from Elon Musk in response to Alex, who said, "The most underestimated thing about Tesla is the level at which Tesla is being underestimated." And on that note, in this video, we'll be looking at over a dozen catalysts to drive Tesla stock higher in 2022. If you're a Tesla stock investor, this is a very important video, especially for those of you who are thinking, should I wait? Should I buy now? Blah, blah, blah. So let's get into it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoy these videos, there's a bunch of ways you can support the channel, access exclusive content and perks, and get some free stocks and crypto. Check out the links in the pinned comment below. You can get 2 free stocks with WeBull, a free stock with Stake, free Bitcoin with Coinbase, and free Bitcoin with BlockFi, and the BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards credit card. You can also pick up some Tesla, Elon, and investment themed merch in the merch store. If you want to take it to the next level, join thousands of members on Patreon to gain exclusive access to over 100 Q&A videos, loads of exclusive content, exclusive access to my up-to-date 10-year Tesla stock price targets, and even access my Tesla valuation model at the investor support level and above. So check out the links in the pinned comment below, and thanks for your support. Number 1. Elon Musk stops selling Tesla stock. Depending on how you do the math, Elon is roughly a third, maybe halfway done selling Tesla stock. This is putting enormous downward pressure on Tesla stock for 2 key reasons. The first is the very act of selling. If a huge amount of stock is being dumped on the market, this can cause the stock to absolutely plummet. We've seen a lot of flash crashes in Tesla stock, the stock diving off a cliff, losing 3, 4, 5+% in a matter of minutes because Elon is dumping stock on the market. But there's a second factor as well, and that is the idea that Elon is selling stock. A lot of funds are unwilling to purchase the stock, knowing Elon's going to be making further stock sales. A lot of investors are getting spooked because of the volatility, knowing there's more sales coming. Personally, I've been buying like absolutely mad. Great opportunity to buy the dip, so to speak. Personally, I've been licking my lips and loading up on Tesla stock during this amazing sale, but this isn't the mindset of most investors. I guess that's the difference between having a long-term investment perspective and having actually done the numbers versus not knowing what the fuck you're doing. My most recent purchase of Tesla stock was 50 shares at $969.69. Because why not? And the reason that I'm so confident to be loading up on Tesla stock now while Elon Musk is selling is because I've done the numbers and modeled Tesla all the way out to 2031. If you haven't already joined Patreon for exclusive access to my Tesla stock price targets all the way out to 2031, check out the card in the corner or the link in the description. There's a bear case, the bull case, and the base case. And this is why I'm able to so confidently load up when the stock's on sale. Even my bear case for 2022 shows enormous upside, and don't even get me started on 2031. The point is, once Elon is finished selling Tesla stock, not only will the people who are panicky and not really sure what's going on, oh my god, the stock might go down, he might sell more. Not only are those people more likely to start buying Tesla stock, there'll be many funds buying Tesla stock for the same reasons. And of course, the act of selling will no longer be putting downward pressure on Tesla stock. The second catalyst to drive Tesla stock higher in 2022 is the updated product roadmap from Elon Musk, promised on the Q4 earnings call, which will occur early in 2022. We don't have a huge amount of detail about what Elon Musk will be discussing, but my best guess, updates on the Cybertruck, some of the insane technology, maybe a date for the $25,000 Tesla unveil, and possibly a few surprises along the way. The reason that this will be a positive catalyst for Tesla stock is it will give the market more information. Here's what Tesla's doing, here's what they're planning, here's what we can look forward to. It may take a while for some of the implications for this product roadmap update to really sink in, but no doubt this is another very positive catalyst for Tesla stock. And now onto Tesla's massive expansion. Thanks to the shameful, embarrassing amount of red tape and bureaucracy in Germany, Tesla's Berlin plant has been enormously delayed, in excess of 6 months behind schedule, not because Tesla didn't build it fast enough, but because of all the red tape and bullshit. In either case, 2022, the Berlin factory really begins to ramp. I'm personally predicting at least 150,000, but more likely up to 175,000 vehicles being produced in Berlin in year 1 in 2022, with a near-term ramp up to 500,000 units of annual capacity before ultimately ramping to over 2 million units per year. First product to ramp in Berlin is going to be Tesla's Model Y, and as we know, Tesla is expecting the Model Y to be the best-selling vehicle by revenue next year, and the following year in 2023, the best-selling vehicle by unit volume. That's right, Tesla's luxury compact SUV is going to outsell the Toyota Corolla. Keep in mind, the more vehicles Tesla produces, the more they benefit from economies of scale, the more money they make. And just when you thought Tesla couldn't scale any faster, we also have the colossal Austin Gigafactory also opening in 2022. Now, it is possible that there'll be production beginning in both of these factories late this year, but it's likely that deliveries won't begin, at least in any meaningful volumes, until 2022. When the Austin Gigafactory awakens, much like the Berlin factory, I believe that Austin is initially going to ramp to 500,000 plus units of capacity, just the Model Y, before ultimately scaling to around 3 million units per year, maybe a little bit more. But wait, there's more. Not only will Tesla continue to eke out additional volume from their Fremont factory by improving their processes, deleting parts, etc., but the Shanghai factory is continuing to ramp at an unbelievable rate. The Shanghai factory now is at an annualized rate of production of somewhere around 700,000 units per year, despite Tesla initially saying 500,000 was what they were aiming for. Throughout 2022, the Shanghai Gigafactory is going to continue to increase volumes. I ultimately believe the year will finish with Shanghai at an annualized rate of production of around 1 million units per year. And on the back of this ridiculous, unprecedented rate of expansion will come the next positive catalyst. Wall Street analysts updating their delivery estimates for the full year in 2022. If we head over to Twitter, there's a great tweet from Gary Black who posted a screenshot from the Bloomberg terminal showing the Wall Street consensus delivery estimates for Tesla. Amusingly, Wall Street at this point in time is expecting 892,000 vehicles delivered in the full year 2021. This has been increasing month after month all year. The long and the short of it is Wall Street have continued to underestimate how quickly Tesla can ramp production. I'm telling you guys and girls now, Tesla's full year production for 2021 will start with a 9. It'll be somewhere in the 900,000 range. If you want to know my exact estimates, head over to Patreon, join at the investor support level and above, gain access to my Tesla valuation model. My full year 2021 estimate is in there. Here's where things get completely ridiculous and, let's just be honest, embarrassing for the Muppets on Wall Street. The current 2022 estimates for Tesla's full year in terms of deliveries, not even 1.3 million units delivered. This is insane. If we got to 2023, the consensus estimates just over 1.6 million units. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, unless 420 different things go wrong for Tesla next year, they're likely to deliver at least 1.6 million units in the full year. Wall Street is thinking this is the 2023 number. In fact, let's have a look at my base case and my bull case estimates for Tesla deliveries over the next few years, just for comparison's sake. So we're over in my Tesla valuation model. You guys can see my bull case, 2022, I've got 1.775 million vehicles delivered, and you can see the breakdown there too. 600,000 out of Fremont, Shanghai 825,000, Berlin and Austin each 175k. 2023, I've got Tesla close to 3 million. 24, a little over 4, and 25, about 5.5 million vehicles in my bull case. My base case for comparison's sake in 2022, I've got Tesla doing about 1.6 million units. And again, just to remind you guys, Wall Street is approximately the same for 2023. And I know this may sound arrogant, but I'm going to be right. They're not. You know that gap? It's called opportunity. As Wall Street continue to be surprised at how quickly Tesla ramps production, how fast they're increasing their capacity, they're going to continue to incrementally increase their estimates in 22, 23, and beyond. And this can have a very positive effect on the price of Tesla stock. And again, I just want to emphasize, Wall Street consensus estimates for Tesla deliveries in 2025, just over 2.4 million units. I'm there in 23 in my base case. And I'm more than double where Wall Street's at for 2025, again, in my base case. And this ties nicely into the next catalyst, increasing earnings estimates as well. Wall Street have consistently underestimated Tesla on everything that matters, including their deliveries, and more importantly, their profitability. The more vehicles Tesla produces, the more profitable the company becomes. They benefit from this operating leverage. They have some fixed costs, and these fixed costs are divided by the number of vehicles Tesla produces. Therefore, the more vehicles they produce, the smaller those fixed costs are as a percentage of each vehicle sale, aka the more profit they're making. In addition to this, the more vehicles Tesla's producing overall, the lower their total costs are because of economies of scale. They can get parts at lower prices from suppliers. They can use new manufacturing techniques that didn't make sense at 500,000 units per year, but do make sense at 1.5 million, and on and on and on. Mark my words, throughout 2022, we're going to see Wall Street consistently increasing their delivery and earnings estimates for Tesla month after month, quarter after quarter to the upside. And of course, as Wall Street continue to increase their earnings estimates for Tesla, so too will they increase their price targets for Tesla. Once again, I want to remind you guys and girls, I think Tesla stock has a very long way to go. Even my bear case price target for Tesla stock in 2022 has massive upside from where we are today. And again, if you want exclusive access to my Tesla stock price targets 22, 3, 4, all the way out to 2031, check out the card in the corner or the link in the description. Join Patreon, you'll gain access to those. My price targets are available to all support levels on Patreon. So here's how things play out. Tesla surprises to the upside in their Q4 earnings. The Wall Street analysts go, oh shit, we underestimated Tesla again. Let's reevaluate. Next minute, they increase their Tesla stock price target. News breaks of the price target increases. And depending on how reputable and influential this particular analyst is, this will have a positive effect on Tesla stock. Maybe tiny, maybe quite significant. And the following quarter, once again, Tesla surprises massively to the upside. The analysts once again take a look and go, oh shit, we underestimated Tesla again. And yes, you guessed it, they raised their price targets again. This is going to be a never-ending cycle. After every quarter, Tesla's going to blow away Wall Street expectations, and there's going to be a tsunami of price target upgrades, and that in and of itself can have a positive impact on the price of Tesla stock. The next catalyst is the EV tax credit. Assuming this colossal waste of money is actually passed, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I've discussed this in some recent videos, although its final form is still yet to be confirmed. Once this EV tax credit passes in some form, assuming that it does, I hope it doesn't, but I expect it will, and by the way, Tesla doesn't need it, other automakers probably do. The moment this passes and is confirmed, I suspect this will have a very positive effect on all EV stocks, but that's not what matters the most. The stock market is likely to have a positive, knee-jerk reaction to news of an EV tax incentive. But where the rubber meets the road is how this will impact Tesla's business. We know today that Tesla has obnoxiously long wait times on practically every model of their mainstream vehicles. The Model 3 and the Model Y, especially the entry-level vehicles, obscene 6, 9, 12 plus months waits for consumers to take delivery of their vehicles. This despite the prices of these two products increasing 15 to 20% throughout 2021. Should consumers purchasing a Tesla benefit from approximately an $8,000 additional incentive, Tesla will be forced, they will have no option but to increase the price of their vehicles. Why? They do not want unreasonable wait times, and they already have unreasonable wait times. If you slash the effective purchase price of a vehicle that already has so much demand that consumers ordering one today have to wait up to a year to take delivery, that incremental decrease in price is going to cause an exponential increase in demand. Wait times could blow out to multiple years, and this just isn't reasonable. It's a terrible consumer experience, and Tesla won't accept it. They have no choice but to increase the price of their products accordingly. Every dollar of these price increases goes straight to Tesla's bottom line, meaning that Tesla will, at least while these credits are available, make obscene profits on every vehicle they sell. This money falls to the bottom line, and as a result, Tesla will produce billions upon billions upon billions of dollars of additional profits every year. And I literally mean billions upon billions. Let's do some quick math here. Let's just say that Tesla sells 500,000 vehicles in the US next year, and as a result of this EV incentive, they are forced to raise the price of each of these vehicles by, let's say, $5,000. Use your own numbers, just trying to illustrate a point. This would mean that Tesla makes an additional $2.5 billion in pure profit just as a result of this EV credit, just as a result of Tesla being forced to raise the prices to avoid obscenely long wait times. Over $6.8 million of profit every single day for the entire year. But wait, there's more. We also have the continued expansion of Tesla's FSD Beta software. This will be deployed to more and more users, creating a flywheel effect. More users means more feedback, more data means the software gets better over and over and over. We're going to see rapid improvements of the FSD Beta software throughout 2022. I don't expect robotaxis will be awakening next year. Personally, I'm expecting that sometime in 2024, the very first robotaxi fair in a Tesla occurs somewhere on Earth, but I am expecting to see enormous progress, and this is another very positive catalyst for Tesla stock, assuming people understand what they're seeing. In 2022, we also have the 4680 cell beginning to ramp. We know Tesla has a pilot plan at Cato Road. They've been producing at relatively high volumes for quite some time. But in 2022, Tesla begins on-site manufacturing of their 4680 battery cell, which is a true game changer. Ultimately, this will drive cost of batteries down by over 50%. This means cheaper vehicles and or higher profits on each vehicle sold, less batteries required for an equivalent amount of range, meaning Tesla has more cells to produce more vehicles, thus somewhat alleviating some supply constraints. This also, ultimately, with the structural battery pack, will produce even safer vehicles, and by Tesla bringing cell production in-house, that's right, even more profits, even more money to the bottom line. And in late 2022, the first Cybertruck deliveries should take place. I don't expect the Cybertruck to have a major impact until the following year, but just imagine what happens when the first Cybertrucks begin hitting roads around the United States. People see them and think, what the actual fuck is that? Next minute they do some homework, next minute they learn about the performance and the specs, or better yet, one of their friends or family picks one up and starts showing them off. Wait till all the viral videos start appearing online. Cybertruck doing this incredible feat of strength or performance, comparisons, races, these kind of things between traditional pickup trucks. Wait till people who use these for work actually start showing off how effective they are, the utility, the functionality. Every Cybertruck on US roads will be like a billboard for Cybertruck. And as most of you will know, the pickup market in the United States is enormous. The number one selling pickup truck in the US alone sells around 1 million units per year. Don't underestimate the impact of the Cybertruck. I think at this point in time, a lot of Wall Street is thinking the Cybertruck's going to be somewhat of a flop, not suitable for traditional pickup truck buyers. But they are wrong. I also have a very strong suspicion that in 2022, Tesla will finally unveil their $25,000 Tesla. This is the vehicle that completely destroys the internal combustion engine industry. I don't expect the vehicle to begin production in 22, but I do expect we'll see the product unveiled, we'll learn all about the specs, features, and functionality, and Tesla may even begin taking pre-orders. This is the single most important vehicle in the history of Tesla. I personally expect the $25,000 Tesla to sell many millions of units per year. Again, check out my valuation model exclusively on Patreon if you want to see the exact numbers in terms of my estimates. This thing is going to dwarf the sales of the Cybertruck, Model 3, Model X, Model S, Model Y combined. And if Tesla gives us a launch date for the $25,000 vehicle, look out. And we can't forget the Tesla Semi. Although this is a fairly low volume vehicle, production is expected to commence in 2022. I don't think this is going to be an enormous needle mover for the company. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to make billions of dollars, but compared to Tesla's other products. But in either case, I think the Tesla Semi will have a meaningful impact, not just in terms of Tesla's mission, but also how the stock market views the companies, because this will be their first commercial vehicle. And if things go to plan, another catalyst for Tesla stock in 2022 is Dojo. At Tesla's AI Day, we saw their Dojo chip design, but I believe in 2022, this is when we really start to see Dojo actually implemented and begin training Tesla's software at scale. I also think there's a very high probability that we'll learn that Hertz has upped their original order of 100,000 vehicles from Tesla to 150, 200, maybe 250 plus thousand vehicles. And I also don't think Hertz will be the only company making a large-scale fleet purchase from Tesla. There's a very high probability that companies like Avis in the vehicle rental space will also follow suit, not to mention many other businesses with large fleets of vehicles. And here's the reason why. When you do the numbers, it's cheaper to own a Tesla vehicle than an equivalent ICE vehicle. It is much cheaper to own and maintain because there's very few moving parts and very little maintenance and servicing. In addition, it's cheaper to recharge than refuel. This is true for consumers and even more so for fleet vehicles that do even more miles in an average year than a typical consumer does. When these businesses run the numbers, what if we bought some electric vehicles, in particular Tesla vehicles, because Tesla is the best bang for buck. They have the most efficient powertrain, meaning that even if you're comparing electric vehicle to electric vehicle, a Tesla, because it's much more efficient, meaning when you recharge a certain amount of kilowatt hours, you get more range and performance out of that same amount of charge. These businesses will realize it is an absolute no-brainer to immediately convert their entire vehicle fleet to electric, specifically to Tesla vehicles. So I expect a lot of large-scale fleet orders to be announced in 2022. And if you don't remember what happened when the original Hertz deal was announced with Tesla, well, you have a very short memory. So what does this all mean? Well, if you just let Elon, by the way, check out the link in the pinned comments if you'd like your own Let Elon merch, shirts, hoodies, mugs, phone cases, and plenty more. Tesla are going to continue to execute and grow at an unprecedented rate, surprising Wall Street to the upside at every turn. Tesla will produce and deliver more vehicles in 2022 than anyone is expecting. Tesla will be more profitable in 2022 than anyone is expecting. 2022 is a year of hyper growth for Tesla, the company, and in my opinion, Tesla stock. Of course, short-term predictions around stock prices are always fraught with danger. Despite that, I am willing to go on the record. My best guess for what happens to Tesla stock in 2022, based on the tsunami of positive catalysts, is as follows. Once Elon Musk finishes selling Tesla stock, probably in early 2022, I expect Tesla stock will very quickly find its way back to $1,100 and then $1,200 per share. Next, we'll see phenomenal Q4 results. Next, we'll see deliveries from Austin and Berlin, plus Shanghai continuing to expand rapidly. And then we have Wall Street, one after the other, upping delivery estimates, upping earnings estimates, and upping their price targets. I won't be surprised if we see Tesla stock find its way to around $1,400 per share in the first half of 2022. Again, I want to be clear, anything could happen to the stock price. I don't have a crystal ball, and it's quite moronic to be making short-term predictions about what a stock will do. But this is my best guess at the most likely outcome. And from there, we still have a very long way to go. Once again, if you want to see just how far, check out the card in the corner or the link in the description. Join Patreon, gain exclusive access to my Tesla stock price targets, bear case, base case, and bull case in 22, all the way up to 2031. The reason that I've made this video today and that I'm putting it all on the line is I'm seeing a lot of messages coming through. A lot of people are concerned about Tesla stock and the volatility. They're unsure where to from here. I'm buying around all-time highs, what's going on. And I just wanted to share my own thinking about what's happening with Tesla stock and also my own actions. As I mentioned, my most recent purchase of Tesla stock was 50 shares at $969.69. And I personally think, as my price targets will show, that we have a very long way way to go, and I think in 2031, people are going to be looking back on Tesla stock price today and thinking it was the bargain of the century. Of course, use your own brain, don't be a sheep, do your own thinking, draw your own conclusions, and figure out what to do. But I just wanted to put this on the record and share what I think is going to happen to Tesla stock in 2022 and the catalyst behind it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Where do you see Tesla stock finishing 2022? Are you buying at these levels? Are you waiting to buy the dip? Good luck with that. And are there any positive catalysts that I've missed for Tesla? And are there any negative catalysts? What are some things that might stop Tesla stock going higher from here? And to sum this video up in just a few words, in my opinion, which is all it is, I believe in early 2022, once Elon is finished selling Tesla stock is going to awaken. Big time. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm Stephen Mark Ryan, this is Solving the Money Problem, and I love you all. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoy these videos, there's a bunch of ways you can support the channel, access exclusive content and perks, and get some free stocks and crypto. Check out the links in the pinned comment below. You can get 2 free stocks with WeBull, a free stock with Stake, free Bitcoin with Coinbase, and free Bitcoin with BlockFi, and the BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards credit card. You can also pick up some Tesla, Elon, and investment themed merch in the merch store. If you want to take it to the next level, join thousands of members on Patreon to gain exclusive access to over 100 Q&A videos, loads of exclusive content, exclusive access to my up-to-date 10-year Tesla stock price targets, and even access my Tesla valuation model at the investor support level and above. So check out the links in the pinned comment below, and thanks for your support. And if you're still watching, you're awesome. I read every single comment on this channel and I really appreciate your feedback. So if you've got any thoughts on today's video, questions, comments, or suggestions for a new video, let me know in the comments below. Check the cards on screen now to browse the merch store, join Patreon, or watch the next video.